Oh, hi there. I'm gonna give you a couple of books that I want you to peruse through, okay? Good. Okay. So, keep with me here. This might seem like very simple classical books, but I assure you they are nothing but. So, this one is Wizard of Oz. You might think, oh, it's just a children's story. No, it's a book on economics. The yellow brick road is supposed to represent gold, but it was changed from the original story from silver to gold. Then the ruby red slippers actually weren't ruby red. I think they were supposed to represent something else. I forgot. But it was basically the ruby red slippers trampling down on the path of silver. Basically, it was a currency change where anytime the currency changes on human beings, people start to freak out and start to raise understandable alarms. It's like when telephone wires were erected and people believed it was the end times. I mean, they technically weren't wrong because their world is gone. So, I quite like this book because Dorothy wears pigtails and has a cute barn dress, but is also reflective of a time now gone by, which is interesting how Wizard of Oz came out the same year as Gone with the Wind, since they're now both Gone with the Wind. Interesting. So, not the book, the movies. The movies both came out in 1939. So, I'm going to leave this book with you to the side. We also have a wonderful collection of aspirational role models that I would highly recommend. Angelina the Ballerina. I absolutely love Angelina the Ballerina. Not the 3D animated one. I don't like any 3D animated things. I'm like, what are you doing? Like Pixar cornered the market. This one I quite like. It's a box set with Velcro. There we go. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. And in these 6 books we have all of my dreams come true. We have Angelina the Ballerina goes to ballet school. We have Angelina the Ballerina dresses up in a cute little cottage attic. We have Angelina the Ballerina going for her big dreams. And then we have all of these cute little cartoons. We also have Angelina the Ballerina, center stage, doing a little ballet performance. So, we have all of these little drawings. Isn't that cute? And then we also have Angelina the Ballerina on a family fun day. Beautiful story. Nice family fun. Going through a little trail. And just having all of this simple, lovely springtime fun. Beautiful. And finally, we have Meet Angelina the Ballerina. She goes and does all of these little adventures. Accidental adventures, I can suppose. There. Meet Angelina the Ballerina and take a tour of the lovely village of Chipping Cheddar as Angelina heads to the annual summer festival in the town square. Along the way, you will meet some of Angelina's family and friends. Visit Miss Lily's ballet school. Stop at Mrs. Thimble's shop and more. Now, Another book that we have is The Shrouding Woman. This one I actually don't know too much about. We'll be learning it together. So I'm going to read the little back while you look at the picture in front and sort of melt into that picture, that painting. Some days I felt as if I could look up and see Mama working across from me, bending low over the rows of beans in the flowered bonnet that she always wore to fend off the glare of the morning sun. But as soon as my mind convinced itself that she was there, I would look up and the vision would vanish and I'd be left alone again. Yeah, this seems like a very depressing book. I'm going to leave this one to the side. I'm going to leave it below Wizard of Oz and the changing currencies. When, after the Civil War, the banking system was federalized and local banks lost power, thus communities lost power over their currency, especially since they were all trying to work with different paper currencies. And then the federal banking system just established the paper currency that we now use across the country. People started losing their mind, but it was always seen as a negative. Changing currencies is a very unspoken about political tool. Nonetheless, the next book that we're going to be perusing through, which I quite love, I think it's a great little adage, I guess, for one's life, or not adage, but like a great addition to one's life, is Lagom, The Swedish Art of Living a Balanced Happy Life. Now that seems very, very sweet. So in this book, I'm going to be reading the back so that we get a better idea of what we're going to be engaging with when you check this book out. I'm already checking out all of these books for you. You will read them. You will return to me having read them. You will explain it to me. We will have discussions over them. Okay? Good. So, I'm going to read the back of this book now. In a fast-paced world, wouldn't it be wonderful if you could slow down and enjoy a life with less pressure, less stress, and more time for the things you love? Sweden is ranked in the top 3 of the world's happiest places to live, and lagom, which means not too much and not too little, just right, is the Swedish philosophy for enjoying balance in every aspect of life, from work and leisure to family and food, and everything in between. Experienced bakers know by touch when the dough they are kneading is lagom, and not too moist and not too dry. At the office, professionals who work hard but not to the detriment of other parts of their lives are following the lagom ideal. Lagom is moderation, balance, and equality. By using the Swedish lifestyle as an example, Nikki Brentmark offers insightful suggestions and bite-sized actions to help you make subtle changes to your life so you too can make time for the things that matter most and find greater happiness. I'm going to leave this book to the side. I'm going to leave all of these books with you. I want you to read them